Welcome to wildlife. Get ready for unbelievable animal moments, funny, thrilling and unforgettable. Let's go! This clever dog spent the whole day sleeping on the forbidden couch. But the moment he heard his owner coming home, he jumped off, ran to his official spot by the kitchen table, and greeted her like the perfect good boy. Tourists on safari never expected this. A tiger suddenly leaped onto the road, stopping just a meter from their jeep. Everyone froze in shock, but the driver hit the gas just in time. A man looked up and saw 2 raccoon legs sticking out of his roof. The poor guy tried squeezing through a hole and got completely stuck, a ridiculous sight. They eventually pulled him out, and only later the homeowner understood why the raccoon went inside. He had built a nest for his babies under the roof. A pelican's lunch went terribly wrong. A zookeeper noticed he had accidentally swallowed a pigeon and managed to rescue the poor bird right from his beak. A terrifying moment with a huge adrenaline boost. A man noticed a strange cat on the street, standing on its hind legs and choking. He instantly grabbed it, gave a quick shake, and a chunk of food flew out. Cat saved, real hero stuff. A tiny fish fled from huge predators and made a desperate move. It launched itself straight onto the shore. Sometimes instinct really does perform miracles. That's what real friendship looks like. An elderly man built a custom ramp so his old dog could climb into the trunk with ease. 2 loyal friends, together to the very end. Arctic tourists got the shock of their lives when a polar bear walked straight toward them. The guide ordered everyone to stay still, and it worked. The bear calmly turned around and left, leaving everyone with hearts pounding like crazy. A man walking his dog saw 2 coyotes sprinting straight at them. He grabbed his pet and ran for the house while the predators were closing in fast. He made it inside at the very last second, a real-life thriller. A family opened their garage in the morning and froze. 5 raccoons were huddled together on top of the door, staring down like a full raccoon gang. Scared, confused, and absolutely hilarious. During a flood, a duck calmly floated down the street, and behind it swam a crocodile. Seconds later, the camera caught the reptile already holding the duck in its jaws. In that water, nature has its own brutal rules. Tourists were fishing on a boat when an owl suddenly appeared out of nowhere and landed right on a man's hat. This lion wasn't exactly a top hunter today. He charged into a herd of zebras and still missed the slowest one. The herd escaped, and the lion was left with nothing but embarrassment. A dad filmed his daughters sliding down a homemade hill, but they kept slowing down. Then he noticed why. A chipmunk was running right in front of them. They were too scared to hit it, turning the whole ride into pure comedy. This is one of the strangest caterpillars in the world, the hat stacker. After every molt, each old head stays on top of the new one, forming a creepy tower of up to 5 skull caps. Predators strike the fake heads first, while the real caterpillar slips away. Nature is wild. A woman spotted a Canada goose tangled in fishing line and rushed to help. The bird panicked and fought back, but the park worker managed to free its leg. The goose walked away perfectly fine, a real happy ending. A fox stuck her nose into a rabbit hole and tried to grab a baby bunny, but the mother rabbit spun around and kicked her so hard that the fox instantly gave up. This cat is a real fisherman. When a fish jumped out of the water, he snatched it midair with perfect timing. Instincts at full power. This thief is unbelievable. A ginger cat stole a frozen mackerel straight from a store and sprinted out the door, ignoring the shouting staff. Zero shame, but dinner secured. A wounded cat walked straight into a hospital, almost as if he knew he'd get help. Doctors cleaned his wound and let him go. Animals somehow always find the right place to seek help. A man turned on his camera after spotting what looked like a headless horse lying on the ground. But no, it was just a goofy horse relaxing on its back. Total prankster. Everyone was stunned. A truly scary warning: lithium batteries can explode in a dog's mouth. If a pet chews one, it can burn down the whole house. Keep those dangerous things far away. Home security footage captured a nightmare. An 82-year-old woman was walking down the street when a black bear suddenly attacked her, twice. She dodged both strikes, and the confused bear ran off. She survived with nothing but shock. This insect is called the ant cuckoo hoverfly. Its larvae smell exactly like ant babies, so worker ants carry them inside the nest, where they quietly eat the real ant larvae. Nature can be brutally clever. When workers send a robot camera into a city sewer, they never expected to see a real crocodile living right under the streets. Terrifying. A drone filmed wild goats walking along a narrow mountain ledge. One wrong step, and it's a deadly fall. But they move like trained acrobats, perfectly balanced. A marten chased a squirrel around a tree in a wild spinning hunt. But the squirrel outsmarted it and slipped away right under its nose. A woman walking her dog stumbled upon a sleeping fawn. The dog sniffed it, and the mother deer exploded out of the bushes and attacked the dog with her hooves. Thankfully, the dog escaped without injuries. A kayaker noticed something tugging on his catch. When he pulled up a flounder, it was covered in massive bite marks. Whatever attacked it was huge, and still out there. These squirrels have unbelievable reflexes. People throw nuts at them, and they catch every one midair with their tiny paws. A hilarious compilation of dogs reacting when their owners pretend to eat them. Pure comedy gold, those facial expressions are priceless.
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing.
Residents had no idea a massive horned deer would stroll right into their yard. Luckily, no one was hurt. On a dry riverbed, people filmed a sudden flash flood, a roaring wall of muddy water. Right in the middle stood a donkey. The water rushed toward him, but he bolted at the last moment and reached safety. A true miracle escape. A safari jeep got stuck in the mud, and then an elephant walked out of the bush, calmly pushed the vehicle, and freed it. That's what I call nature's roadside assistance. A wolf pack surrounded a giant bison, forgetting just how massive he really was. One wolf got kicked in the head so hard he instantly backed out of the fight. A man tried to eat his burger in peace, but an aggressive squirrel decided it was her meal too. The moment he covered it with a napkin, she jumped right onto it. Her persistence earned her a bite. Ever seen a goat with spiral horns over a meter long? This rare species is called a marker, absolutely incredible. A compilation of cats hunting, lightning fast, precise, and shockingly skilled. True mini predators. A security camera recorded a bear running down the street. It walked up to a building, and the automatic doors opened for him. The bear calmly wandered inside, looked around, and left. Luckily, the place was empty that night. A fun compilation of bird moments that you simply can't watch without smiling. These feathered comedians never disappoint. A heartbreaking story with a happy ending. A dog ran away and was missing for 3 months, until he was found in a trap miles away. When the owners arrived, the reunion was pure emotion. A woman in Australia felt something bite her. She looked inside her clothes and found a huge spider. She ran screaming, honestly, who wouldn't? Every day, this dog waits at the stairs for someone to ride down on a bike. And here are a few more hilarious dog moments. Men noticed a heron with fishing line wrapped around its neck. They lured it closer with fish, caught it carefully, removed the hook, and released it safely. Great job! A woman entered a subway car with her dog in a stroller, and the moment she stepped in, the dog started making the funniest sounds ever. The whole train burst out laughing. When an elephant sees a big tree, he won't stop until it falls. This giant pushed and pushed until the trunk finally crashed down. That's raw power.
That's what he's done now, he's pushed it over so you can get to all these nice branches.
A beekeeper found a wild swarm on a tree. He knocked it down gently, found the queen, placed her in a new hive, and the entire colony followed. Nature works like magic. This mountain goat clearly knows the secret to perfect back stretches. That's how you do real yoga. Drone footage captured a whole whalebone graveyard along the Russian coast. Massive skeletons everywhere, eerie and breathtaking at the same time. A man sat at the table with his favorite cat, but as usual, the ginger one ruined everything again. It's always the orange cats. People thought something was falling from the sky, but it was monkeys. They were jumping from trees into the water, enjoying the heat. Their swimming sessions are pure chaos. At a restaurant near the Colosseum, a woman was about to try her pasta when a bold little rat popped out of the wall to join her meal. Shock and laughter in one moment. A woman created a brilliant invention for her cat, a safe patio extension. Now he can enjoy the outdoors, but escaping is impossible. People started giving pumpkins to their cows and bulls, and the animals smashed them not with their horns, but with their heads. Looks hilarious. A male lion chased a hyena right in front of tourists, but she escaped easily. Too fast and too clever. An incredible sight, a living bee wave. Thousands of wild bees hanging on a rock move in perfect sync, creating a pulsing wave across the entire hive. It scares hornets away instantly. Nature's genius defense system. If a bird flaps its wings in front of you like it's hurt, don't fall for it. It's a trick to lure predators away from the nest. Once you follow her far enough, she just flies off unharmed. A series of funny scenes where cats fiercely protect their kittens from clueless dogs. These fluffy moms are true heroes, and absolutely adorable to watch. A compilation of cats at the vet, pure comedy. Their reactions are priceless.
Yeah.